Hey guys, it's me, Halloween Dan, doing a quick video today. Actually, maybe not that quick, because today I want to do something I really should have done already by now. I feel like I'm running rapidly out of time, but it's something I need to do and want to do, and I thought I'd make a quick video about it just to show the process of getting my animatronics out of the loft and then giving them a try. You can see around me, our house has had a bit of an explosion of decorations, a bit more subdued than most years. I tried to keep it a little bit more rational, or just maybe this much classy. But yes, now it's time for me to get my animatronics down and have a look at them. Usually I like to do this sort of spaced over a number of videos, but because I'm running rapidly out of time, I'm going to have to do it in one hit. So today, it's all my animatronics in one go. We're going through them, gonna build them, gonna test them. Might even show them all working at the same time as one another. So let's do this. So the only animatronic I won't be building today, both for size and also because I've already done it, is my animated Reaper skeleton. He will not be built now until he goes out in our horn on Sunday, hopefully, weather depending. What I'm really talking about are these guys over here who've been waiting all year to come out of their boxes. Like I say, usually by now I have already done this. I've usually got most of the things out of their boxes and tried and tested them. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 animatronics of varying quality and size, and I really do, especially with some of the larger ones, I need to get them out of the box, make sure there was no damage from last year, make sure they're all working, and yeah, just really see what these guys look like. So one at a time, I'm going to go through them, probably starting small and heading big, and then we will test them and make sure they definitely work. So we're starting off small. We're starting literally with my smallest animatronic, and that is Barry the Butler, which I got from Morrison's several years ago now. He's actually my oldest animatronic. This is something I've had now. I think he'll be coming on for 7 or 8 years old. 7, I think. So yeah, let's get him out of the box. Barry is probably one of the simplest props to put together. He literally has his feet, and then this is his top half. Hi Barry, how you doing? And he just literally clicks on like that. I genuinely just thought that Barry had bit the big one because he was not working at all. I couldn't figure out why he wasn't working. Everything seemed to be wired in okay. He's definitely lost some of his sensitivity and he doesn't seem quite right, but yeah. He has seen a lot of activity. I am surprised he's working, to be honest, because he has been hit and knocked over and in all weathers for many years now. So yeah, it's not a surprise because he has been very abused, if I'm honest with you. But at least he's sort of working.
Dinner will be served in the dungeon.
Next is what I've always considered not only my favourite, but my first real animatronic from 2019. This is my Costco animated witch with lights and sounds, or as I always just called her, the cauldron stirring witch. You don't see as many of her around nowadays. She did seem to sort of come for one season and then never arrive again. I think those that actually managed to get their hands on her, me included, are some of the luckiest people around, because you don't see this witch very often. She's a family-friendly witch in some respects, but her costume is great and the phrases she says are really good. And I love a witch prop, as I've said many times. So now let's see how easy it is to put her together. So we've got the witch out of the box. These are all the various components to put her together. Over there's her outfit and hat and wig. Here, of course, is her head and arms. There's the stick that stirs the cauldron. There's the cauldron. We've got, that's the base and the legs That's her waist and her shoulders, and there's her shoulders, and there's the module. So I will speed this process up and you will see her together shortly. So here she is, all finished and put together. She's pretty easy to put together. There's always just a step or so that I always forget and I have to kind of go back. I do it every single time I'm putting her together. But generally, really easy to put together. And as I've said many, many times before, a really, really good prop. Really good looking, really well put together. Costume, A+. The stirring action, really good. She has light up eyes. Usually the movement of her mouth to the words that she's saying, the phrases that she says, really spot on. Just generally a really good prop. So I'm going to give her a little test, make sure she works, and then we'll move on to the next one.
Who seems to be lacking vision? It looks like it needs more eyeballs. Hey, you there. Do you have any you could spare? Well, I can see that everybody is unwilling to share. No matter. This brew is already pretty lumpy.
So the next props I want to test are my Banjo skeletons. I got these in 2020 and they are epic. They are really, really good. Again, on the family friendly vibe, but really, really cool. They do exactly what they say on the tin. They're two yokelish kind of Banjo skeletons playing the banjo. They play 3 different tunes and they do look awesome. The only downside is you have to find something for them to sit on because they're sitting props. But other than that, they are A1, A-star plus animatronics, and I absolutely love them. Luckily as well, these guys take almost no setup. You literally take them out of the box and plug them in. So let's do that now. So the kids are here with me. They've come back from school. So we're gonna get these guys out now. That's some of our favourites, aren't they, these guys?
Yes.
As you can see,
Whoa.
out comes one. He's basically put together. He's ready and raring to go.
Ready?
So is this guy. Thanks, Ella. There they are. Pretty much ready and raring to go. So let's try them out, make sure they still work. The good news is they are working. We had a little moment there where we didn't think they were. So, great. Now we can move on to the next prop. The next prop we're getting out is also from 2020. And it is our big animated red dragon, which we like to call Jeff. This was, back in 2020, was the largest prop that I owned. It was the largest prop we bought, along with the Banjo skeletons that year. And he is a firm family favourite. He's your favourite, isn't he, Ella?
Yeah.
So now we've just got to get this guy out the box and build him. He's pretty easy to build. It's just his wings that are a bit awkward. So anyway, let's get him built. We've got all the components of our red flopping dragon out of the box. You've got the base, you've got the legs, you've got the main module section. That's his neck and head. And his feet that kind of click onto the front, as well as his chest part. This is his sort of robes that kind of cover everything, and his wings, and they're the metal bars that go into his wings. That's kind of like a protective cover to protect the top of the module. And here he is. At last, we finished building him. He is, of course, your favourite, Els, yeah? Mm-hmm. Happy he's here. Jeff the Dragon has returned. He is one of our favourites, and for obvious reasons. He is enormous, he's massive, he's epic, and he does exactly what he's supposed to do. He is a dragon that flaps his wings. So now we'll plug him in and see what he does. Next, we've got the Scary Scarecrow, which was from last year, 2021. As you can see, he cost £50. He is a very simple prop. He's battery operated. And he actually is one of the better ones that have been out from Asda in the recent years. So he's quite good, and his sensor seems quite good. So now we'll get him together and make sure that he's working. Yeah, so I didn't bother showing this guy. He's really just some poles that attach together his legs, and then the motor system which drives him attaches. The whole top section of him is already ready to go. The sensor on it is really good. It's battery operated, and yeah, there's not much more to say about it, is there, Ella?
Skeleton.
Last year, despite being one of my cheaper end props and running off battery, he went on and on and on. The only downside, and what I'm going to have to make sure I do this year, is proper peg him down and weigh him down, because he's very top heavy, and the slightest gust of wind and he goes over. And the last of our animatronics, which was new for 2021, was and is my animated Phantom, which also came from Costco. This guy I was looking forward to so much, and he didn't disappoint. He was absolutely amazing. The only downside was the weather. Because of the weather, I could barely put him out. I think he was out maybe 2 or 3 days, tops for a couple of hours. The weather was just too wet, and I was too worried about him getting damaged. So yeah, he didn't get an awful lot of show time last year, and couldn't even go out on Halloween, which was kind of disappointing. He was, until this year, my largest prop. He stands a whopping 7'4". That's what the dimensions say on the back of the box. He is absolutely epic and a really, really cool prop. So now it's just time to get him out of the box. So here we are once again. We've got all the bits and bobs out of the box. You've got a head, creepy head, arms, creepy hands, modules, shoulders, legs, power, base, back piece there. There's actually, looking at it, now that I remind myself of it, there actually isn't that much to this guy. He is quite simplistic. I think the hardest part was getting his outfit on, if I remember rightly, and trying to get the hood over the head. But we shall do that now.
Of this season are rising up and taking form, better to snatch the souls from our fleeing victims. Misery does love company.
So just like with last year, he is really epic, one of my favourites, if not probably close to my favourite now. I really, really like his just really massive size, and phrasing is cool, and the look is awesome. He just looks absolutely terrifying as this huge phantom guy. I think the Reaper definitely does outshine him a little bit, and just through sheer size and the movement of the head. But this guy also has like a bit of extra movement in the arms and in the shoulders as well. He sort of does like the rocking backward and forward. His eyes are excellent. The LCD eyes are brilliant. And yeah, he's just a cool overall prop. Now I just thought it'd be really fun, now we've set all of these guys up, it would be fun to have them all running at once. Let's see what that looks like.
Are you a good witch? Well, you're just in time. Come over closer and help me with this group. I heard you can't
So it's very loud in here. I hope you can hear me. Just wanted to make sure they all work. They definitely do. So I think we'll turn them all off now and just have another look at them one more time. Each one of these props, no matter what length of time I've had them, are excellent in their own right. We love them, don't we, guys?
Yeah.
You know, starting off with the very small Barry, who has seen better days and isn't doing
Very
really
well.
well,
He's
to all the way up to the Wailing Phantom right next to him, who was our latest purchase last year. And then, of course, we've got the Reaper this year. So I think we're getting together quite a good collection here. And we love Jeff the Dragon, we love Winnie the Witch. And generally, we just love them, don't we? Our animatronics are just excellent, and they make our horn what it is.
Do these two.
So, from me and the kids, and all of our animatronics,
Yeah.
spin around, see the dragon. We'll say bye. See you later. Say bye, Finn.
Bye.
Bye.